Stop for a moment and think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by all the knowledge, experiences, and insights you've gathered, but struggled to find a clear path forward in life. In my research of Carl Jung's work, I've discovered profound wisdom that addresses exactly this inner turmoil. Jung understood deeply how fragmented our inner worlds can become when we collect knowledge without integrating it into a coherent whole. Today, I want to share with you how Jung's insights can guide you to weave everything you've learned into a meaningful, living philosophy that aligns with your authentic self and the deeper currents of your unconscious mind. Putting Jungian psychology into practice can transform confusion into clarity and dissonance into harmony. Hold on to this promise as we explore these ideas together. I've seen in Jung's clinical observations that many people suffer from what he called a broken ego complex, a state where various conflicting personal beliefs, values, and lessons feel scattered and disconnected. This creates anxiety, a sense of inner fragmentation, and a loss of purpose. Jung himself faced similar struggles during his own journey of individuation, the psychological process of becoming whole. By deeply empathizing with his patients and his own story, I have come to understand that this fragmentation we feel today is profoundly linked to what Jung identified as repression of unconscious contents. The failure to integrate these hidden parts of ourselves leads to inner discord and crisis. Jung warned us that ignoring this necessity threatens our mental and emotional well-being now more than ever in our fast-paced, data-saturated culture. From my extensive study of Jung, the key insight I want to share is his concept of individuation, the lifelong journey to unite the conscious and unconscious aspects of our psyche. Jung described individuation as the process through which we reconcile opposites within ourselves, our light and shadow sides, rational mind, and emotions, to create authentic wholeness. By consciously engaging with the symbols, dreams, and archetypes that emerge from the unconscious, we begin to construct a coherent internal narrative that resonates with all parts of our being. Let me bring this alive with a story Jung shared. One of his patients experienced recurring dreams of a wise old man who spoke in riddles. At first, she was confused and fearful, but through Jung's guidance, she learned to interpret the dream as an archetype of wisdom emerging from her unconscious. This symbol helped her integrate previously rejected parts of her personality, her intuition and creativity, into her conscious life philosophy. This healing integration transformed her worldview and gave her life new meaning. To explain the historical development, Jung initially worked within Freudian frameworks, but soon diverged as he saw the unconscious not merely driven by repression, but as a rich, symbolic realm bringing vital messages. Compared to other psychological theories focused on behavior or cognition, Jung offered a profound exploration of myth, spirituality, and self-realization that remains uniquely relevant for anyone seeking a coherent philosophy of life today. Practically speaking, I encourage you to start by embracing what Jung taught about active imagination, a technique he developed where you dialogue with parts of your unconscious through creative expression, writing, drawing, or visualization. This process opens channels to unconscious wisdom and helps translate insights into a living philosophy grounded in personal meaning. Next, pay attention to recurring dreams and symbols in your life. Journaling these and reflecting on what emotions or memories they evoke cultivates a personal symbolic language that guides your integration. Also, consider your shadow, those rejected or disowned aspects you tend to avoid. Consciously acknowledging your shadow without judgment is a courageous step towards psychological wholeness and philosophical coherence. Jung believed this courage would lead to true individuation, unlocking your potential for creative and transformative living. Remember that integration is not a one-time event, but an ongoing dialogue between your conscious values and the deeper layers of your being. Trust this process and be patient with yourself as you forge your unique philosophy inspired by the fullness of your inner world. To wrap up, Jung wanted us to remember that the ultimate goal of psychic development is wholeness, a harmonious symphony of all aspects of ourselves brought into conscious awareness. When you integrate your learning following his guidance, you don't just accumulate knowledge, you embody it as a coherent, living philosophy that empowers and transforms your life. Tomorrow, I will explore a related and essential question that naturally follows from what we've discussed. How can I continue growing while helping others on their journey? This is crucial because Jung emphasized that true individuation occurs not in isolation, but within a community where mutual growth and support flourish. If you want to deepen your psychological development and enrich your relationships, understanding Jung's insights on continuing growth while supporting others is an indispensable next step. I invite you to like this video if it resonated with you, share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below, and subscribe to join this journey of Jungian exploration. Trust me when I say the transformation you seek is entirely possible by walking this path with intention and courage. Get ready for tomorrow's video where we will unlock how to sustain your growth and simultaneously uplift others using Jung's profound wisdom. Your coherent life philosophy begins with integration. The next step is connection, and I look forward to guiding you there.